Don't hire contractors. Don't do it.
Yeah,
I feel like we need a big like X across the screen.
And maybe they'll do it in like post-production, because I was gonna ask like a big stamp that says don't do that, right? Like in some goofy voice, but we'll see what happens. All right, so like just the whole contractor thing, I don't want to come off as though I'm tired of talking about this, but I'm a little tired of talking about this. Like it's just and again, don't take Facebook's word for it. Don't take my word for it. Get legal advice, and that's one of the next points. But like, talk to an attorney in your area, explain what is going on. But as far we probably talking to 15 attorneys about this very thing, multiple states, and when we describe the situation, they always say the same thing: you can't do that. Don't do that. So the biggest one, and there are many, and we have a podcast on this point specifically, but like this is just quick. Key aspects of the business are performed by that person. And with a BCBA, I don't know of anything more key than that. The pushback I have gotten on that is, well, I'm just hiring another person. I'm the key person. They're not. That's not how it works. They are still providing a key service. And if you've got 5 clients and they've got 10 and they quit, who's going to do that? Who is anybody going to do the assessments? Is anybody going to do the parent training?
Well, to even make it more clear, like let's say you have 5 BCBAs underneath you, and they each have 10 clients, and you have 5, and all 5 of those BCBAs are sick or quit on the same day. Like, what are you going to do with those 50 clients? Right. You can't take them.
No.
You might be able to take 10.
Some of them.
You might be from like if you just had one BCBA. Right. So I could see where you can make that, but like really think about like the full impact of it.
Yes. So they are like, and again, you can leave a comment and tell me I'm terribly wrong, but and that's fine. Like we have also witnessed, and we've been there when other ABA companies, they disgruntled employee said, I was fired and I want my unemployment, and the state says, well, hold on, you're a contractor, and then they say, no, I'm not, and they dispute it. We have seen it. There are people that this has happened to, back taxes, penalties, fees. Like it can happen. So I highly recommend that you make your BCBAs employees, please. And then the other thing are texts. Like the board has already come out with a letter saying RBTs can't be independent contractors. The fact that you have to supervise them disqualifies them, period.
100%.
So,
and that's like a complete ethical, like you as a practicing BCBA should know all guidelines and ethics and updates that's your responsibility. And they have so nicely presented that to us in a very black and white way, and not to do it.
And then the pushback I've gotten on that is, well, hold on, I just won't hire RBTs. Okay, come on now, please. You're still supervising the staff, and that's one of the bullet points on the IRS's website about contractor versus employee. Do you have to supervise the staff? They're not an independent contractor. They're not. They are not. They're not doing anything independent. You are supervising them. You're like, the fact that you would be doing protocol modification means they're supervising this person. You're changing the program. You're taking IOA data, right? Like come on.
Okay? Listen. So when back in the 90s, yes, late 90s, before RBT existed, and I was like I don't even know, I was a therapist, ABA therapist, I think that's what I would, line therapist. And I was working for a family who had like hired a consultant from across the country to come in and do the things, and the family was paying me. And the family was paying me as a contractor. The IRS came back to this family, or their accountant or somebody, I don't remember the entire story, but even back in the late 90s, the IRS professionals were telling this family, you have to hire this person as an employee. They are not a contractor. So, you know, it's less about ABA and more about the IRS and how they define it. So go to the IRS website, look at the list
look at it for yourself,
and go from there. But our recommendation stands that BCBAs definitely should be employees.